here's my review for Transformers Revenge of the Fallen Walmart exclusive Scout Class Beachcomber. Beachcomber comes in a 2-pack with Scout Class Deadlift, or spoons as I call them. Something I find amusing is the name of the 2-pack it comes in. It's called the Road Rival Showdown. And when you think about it, you know, that name makes total sense for guys who transform respectively into a dune buggy and a forklift. Go figure. Anyway, as you can see, he's a blue Dune buggy. He's a repaint of the Scout Class Dune Runner mold. I don't own the original Dune Runner figure, simply because I think that this blue color scheme works a lot better than the military camo that's on the original. Not much to say about the vehicle mode. It does roll exceptionally well, as a Dune buggy should. And it does have these guns which are on hinges. You can lift them up, you can rotate them side to side, but as most people know, the Beachcomber character in G1 is a pacifist and therefore shouldn't have any guns, so I'm just going to take these off and leave them off for the rest of this review. That's about it for vehicle mode. To transform them is very simple. You just want to flip these pieces back, flip these pieces up. Then you want to take these side panels and bring them off to the side, like so. Make sure these wheels end up on his back. Then you want to straighten out his elbows, like so. Rotate these back, put these pieces down. Then you want to take this back bumper piece, lift it up, and lift up his head. His head is painted very appropriately for a Beachcomber figure. It's not exactly what it looked like in G1. In G1 he had 2 white eyes as opposed to this single white visor. I would have liked it if they gave him a new head, but it still looks good enough, so I'm happy with it. Again, new head would have been nice, but oh well, what can you do? Then you want to raise this piece up, rotate his waist around, split his legs, flip up the feet and flip out his heel spurs. Like so. Then you want to lift this piece down, get him to stand, position the arms however you like. And there you have Beachcomber in robot mode. Pretty decent posability, not the best, not the worst. It is a Scout Class figure after all. The head's on a ball joint. It is a little limited just due to the stuff that's behind it, but it works well enough. The shoulders are on ball joints. They rotate 360. They go in and out like this, and they also go in and out just due to the transformation like this, which kind of makes up for his limited elbow articulation. His elbows are double jointed, but they don't rotate around. And again, as you can see, that kind of does help that he has the shoulders that go in and out like that. So he can assume some pretty decent poses with his arms despite their limited articulation at the elbows. Ball jointed hips, the waist rotates. I don't know if you're going to use that though, because it causes this piece to lift up and hit his chin. Knees bend, the feet go up and down, although you generally just want to keep them flat because he is a little hard to stand when they're in any other position. For some size comparisons, here he is next to the other Revenge of the Fallen Scouts. First off, here he is next to Scalpel. So he's a lot smaller than Scalpel, but then again, Scalpel's a very tall Scout Class figure. Here he is next to Revenge of the Fallen Ejector. You can see he's a little taller then. And here he is next to his rival Deadlift, or Spoons, or whatever. So they're about the same height, which makes sense seeing as they are rivals. And there you go. Highly recommended. If you can't get it in this color scheme, there is the original Dune Runner figure, and they are re-releasing this mold as a Crank Start, just a yellow and black repaint, kind of looks like a yellow jacket. I'm personally not going to get that figure because I think it looks hideous. But the Dune Runner figure doesn't look too bad. I personally think this color scheme works best, but that might just be because I am a Beachcomber fan. So highly recommended. Very nice Scout Class figure. And there you go, my look at Transformers Revenge of the Fallen Walmart exclusive Scout Class Beachcomber. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe.